Our goal was to, when you grab the controller or keyboard, whatever, and played the game, everything had to feel new. Like, it had to feel 100% like this is a new Hitman game. So we, first of all, we changed the control system to have a more elaborate camera control system that is more free, which gives you, since it's a very cinematic game, gives you a lot of possibility of staging your hits and all that, and seeing it from different angles instead of having the stick cam that we had previously. We also developed a new engine, not a patched up previous engine, but a new render engine that now on platforms that supported supports all kinds of shader models and whatever. We even have these shader models hacked in on PS2. And we have a new script engine, and we have new AI behavior totally made up from the bottom. And all that makes what was the tools that we needed to make the coherent gameplay that we wanted. Like, we have so many new features that if everything was sort of anarchistically implemented, then it would just become too confusing from the player perspective. So things we did to make sure that this wouldn't happen was, like, we had this immensely thorough design document that explained in detail every level, everything, how it had to be implemented, and we've made this very, very elaborate training level. We did some training levels on previous games, but they were like, yeah, take this, play around with it, and see if you can figure it out. But right now we have like a linear, very opposite to the game, a very linear progressing level, which is entertaining and very nicely looking, that takes you through all the things that you can do in the game. So when you start the first actual open-ended level, you'll have this, you know, huge set of tricks that you can play around with and figure out how it actually works when you're not doing it in a controlled environment.
There is an enormous amount of details put into the game, both in graphics and in gameplay. I mean, the gameplay programmers and the scripters have put in lots of extra little details in how the NPCs react to certain things that happens on the level, or they will do things on their own. I mean, the whole, if you just stand still in Hitman and look on the map, you'll see that all the characters are actually moving about, even though you're on a totally different location in the level. So they will do whatever they do, regardless of you being there or not.
The thing is that since we changed a lot of our core technology, it has freed up, actually freed up some room for the script and for the AI, which has enabled us to do more on the same platforms, to push both the PS2 and the Xbox even more to the limit of what they can do. We provide something that on the surface might look easy, but in reality might not be. So it's very much up to the player how they want to go about fulfilling the mission, accomplishing the mission. The open-ended part of the gameplay is that once you start out, you're not forced to enter through the front door or sneak around back. You can decide what you want to do. You can hang back for a while,